question. With many answers, interpretations, stories, right? Many theories, quotes, and I was digging an episode as I caught quite a few. Sonetta. Studios. Sonetta Studios. And the question was posed, are there contradictions in the Bible? That's a good question, depending on who you're posing the question to. Because you have many different religious buffs. Then you have many different religious sects who go by their own guideline concerning their doctrine. Then you gotta ask yourself also, have I really looked at what could be literal and what could be fable? Meaning story, woven around many truths. So, if the question then is, are there contradictions in the Bible? When you see double talk, then consider the fact that anytime you have double talk, it's somebody trying to clean up some part of fiction they placed therein. So, is it a contradiction? Are they trying to clean up some misprints or misuses of words during translation? It's hard to judge that, because if we take a close look at two very important words, then it's open to many things, because you open to theory and interpretation. You open to theory and interpretation. So now, when we look at how one bases his facts along the lines of his theory, then we come to, yes, interpretation. Then we come to, yes, interpretation. Because now I have to take a close look at the person interpreting the information for me. What do they stand to gain through their interpretation of whatever the story is they're relaying? then I'll know. Because once information has been made available to me to research and find the facts for myself, then it's up to me to define for myself those facts and then to relate them as facts. So if we saying to a man of T.D. Jakes' stature, are there contradictions? Of course, he's going to clean it up and give you an interpretation of the book that's going to steer you away from the fact that they're giving you a lot of double talk. Which meaning, I got to change the story somewhat to fix what has been summarized and we come to find is false. So then what they do is they wove another story around certain truths to make it fit, because it don't make sense in the way it was first interpreted. So they give you a new interpretation of it to make it fit, without per se saying it's a contradiction. A good way to clean up nonsense. But if a person takes the time out for themselves to read it and see it for themselves, there's no room for anyone to try to base their theory or interpretation around what you read and can see clearly as fact. That's the difference. Now, my only question then lies in, if we take notice to the information that we were given in reading it, can we now surmise that a lot of this information is literal? Is it literal as opposed to mystery? Saying God is this mystical figure that lives amongst the stars, clouds. Or is God that righteous energy which flows within all of us? You tell me. Because I know every time I look in the mirror what I see, I recognize and understand and realize the presence of God when He's before me. I understand that a lot of what was written and left was meant for the people to come together and use under one body, under one mind, moving forward as one. I know that.